I'm not pretentious. I'm merely self-aware of my superior intelligence relative to the majority of the populace.
So, what day do you usually wake up? Time, rather.
8:35 a.m. I always wake up at precisely 8:35 a.m.
Is there any day that, changes? Like, any special routines?
Well, occasionally I do have to alter my routine for those around me. Today being one of those days.
I thought you said that this was an average day for you.
Well, an average day for me requires associating myself with folks who have a rather larger IQ quotient than you, so in that sense my day is regrettably altered.
Wait, why are you going this way? If you go
Are you insinuating you have the mental capacity to tell me where and where not to go? I've taken this route 100 times. I know exactly where and where not to go, the precise routes to take to get there in a most efficient manner. So if you would please keep your backseat driving to yourself while the genius works his magic. Please. Greetings, Eugene Strauss!
Wait, who are you waving to?
You're serious? Well, of course someone of your liking wouldn't know the most famed poet of the millennia.
Okay, so since this isn't your average day, why don't you go over what is?
What sort of preposterous proposition are you proposing? It's neither practical nor pragmatic, persistently petite, and potentially pompous. A thought has just occurred to me. Seeing as your presence renders this day abnormal, perhaps I could take this moment to discuss with you what any particular period of 24 hours in my existence is akin to do, huh?
Fine. Let's go on about what your normal day is like.
As I've already indicated, I wake up each morning at precisely 8:35 a.m. I should mention I do not require any auditory cues to wake. My mind is such that it can wake itself. My first priority is to maintain my high standard of dental hygiene. I take special care in the technique. If it is rushed, it will not be thorough. If too hasty, the task simply occupies an inappropriate amount of time. Also, I never, ever spit. Spitting is undignified and barbaric. I also don't floss, as while partaking in consumption of nutrients, I am particularly acute to the position of said nutrients relative to the area between my teeth. As a result, I have no proper reason for it. To break the fast that is the night, I partake in a pair of English muffins. The muffins give my body nutrients, which I then immediately utilize to write a rather lengthy paper, musing upon the nature of our existence. I then proceed to release this to the pleasure of my adoring fans from around the world by means of online publication.
Wait, just how many are you talking here? Do you have a link to any of this, or?
Attempt to understand this, friend. I do believe I've made it clear to you the level upon which my peers and I operate. You must understand that, were I to provide you access to these writings I have created, you would only be left baffled, confused, and perhaps depressed. Therefore, for your safety, I must decline.
Okay, continue.
By the time I've completed this task, I'm prepared for lunch. Now, although my culinary talents are exceptional, my time is best invested in other tasks. Thus, I have a personal butler to prepare for me a meal. Now, while I enjoy my noon meal, my good acquaintances usually come to visit. We generally have a wide variety of sophisticated conversations, often touching upon the topic of society and how particular factors influence and contribute to it. Toward the conclusion of my average routine, I dine at a rather prestigious restaurant. I have quite the fancy relationship there with the staff, and we generally converse and reflect upon such things as the meaning of life, social interactions, benefit on a global scale, the usual. And by the end of it all, I dedicate the remainder of my time to solving the problems of the world. Our over-aggression and our lack of sufficient nutrients. Following this, I voluntarily end my consciousness. Interesting tale of events. Left speechless? Left absolutely speechless.
Excuse me, I need to take this call.
Alright, fine. Go ahead and leave. That's what you...
Yo.
Hey, how's it going?
Not good. This guy, I mean, he thinks he's like the next Einstein or something.
Well, you shouldn't really be surprised. He's crazy. I mean, you are.
Yeah, I know, but listen, like he thinks he's got all these friends, and he's got...
Isn't that a common thing with your patients?
Right, but he thinks he's got a house and a job and...
Again, nothing unusual.
Yeah, but that's not the crazy part. You see, like, you have to understand, like, he thinks, like, you know, like, I mean, he's, like, I looked at his profile, and, you know, when he says he's, like, really smart, he really is. No exaggeration almost, but, you see, he doesn't do anything with it, because he's got, like, this, I don't know, grandeur, or...
Looks like you've got someone whose mental illness is holding them back. Isn't that where you come in?
Usually, yes, but this time, just can't do it.
And why not?
I don't know, I can't do it, I'm not doing it.